It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sport. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Brooklyn Nets. So for the Nets, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. And Kenny, tonight we have two of the more veteran rosters in the league competing. Obviously, a lot of experience out there on the floor. What kind of game do you think we'll see with all these vets?
Well, with vets, you're going to see good floor spacing, guys who take care of the basketball, and they're going to get back on the defensive end. You don't have to coach guys like that. You just let them go. You're going to be doing all the little things that make the big difference in winning and losing.
You're right, Kenny, because both teams have seen everything. No one's getting fooled out there, Ernie. Comes down to who can make the big shots.
With the tip-off approaching, it's time to go courtside, and Kevin Harlan.
The Mavericks look to take charge at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to bring it to you live. For the Dallas Mavericks, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz in Utah. And that was a close call. They pulled it out with a win and just 2 points at that, but it wasn't easy.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's a clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Young out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Jarrett Jack. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Jack. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Morris dishes to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Parsons. Here's Lopez. He drains it from the right block. Lopez has got his first basket. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. One struggle they'll have in this game is finding the right person or combination of players to match up with Dirk. The problem, coach says, is how do you play someone who can hit jumpers at such a high release point while being quick enough to stay with Dirk when he drives? We'll see if they've come up with any answers, guys.
Thanks, Doris. The Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Morris, left side. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here is Jack. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Nets. It's by Jack. And so here is Dallas. Nowitzki kicks to Morris. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw, good. Matthews. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Screen by Young. Out left to the wing. Neal passes to Young. Rejected by Nowitzki. Morris dishes to Nowitzki. McGee a screen. Here's Morris. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Morris has got 6.
And this here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Jack, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jack's got his first basket of the night. Mavericks leading by 4. Morris kicks to Nowitzki. Half passes to Nowitzki. Jack against Matthews. Jack dishes to Lopez. Offline from the high post.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Morris kicks to Matthews. Back to Morris. Pass to McGee. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Parsons dishes to Nowitzki. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far. Morris against Jack. He feeds it to Young. From 11 feet away. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the Nets making a change here. Hollins has checked in. And shots good by Neal.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Right side Matthews. To the inside. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Matthews. 7 points for Nowitzki.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here is Jack. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. They get the rebound. Hollins kicks to Neal. Young up top, defended by Nowitzki. Young, a screen on Morris. To the paint, stolen by McGee. Matthews goes in. Here's Parsons, rejected by Young. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Morris outside, and Matthews gets it to go. Now Jack. He kicks to Hollins. Dishes to Neal. In the corner, it's Jack. Feeds it to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Open jump shot off the mark. inside. And Parsons slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Julia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 9 points. Last matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Here's Morris. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Matthews, no one around him. Another three for Dallas.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now here is Jack. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Screen by Young. Bogdanovich passes to Jack. That's good. Jack's got his second basket.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here is Jack. Here's the screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jack. Down low. Here's Hollins. Parsons with some nice D.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here is Jack. It's Young on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Mavs leading by 10. And here's Matthews from the arc. Jack with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Screen by Young. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Bogdanovich. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Just 3 to shoot. Another miss by Young.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
They set the pick. And here's Morris for 3. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Nets trail by 10. And there's the feed to Jack. Young sets a screen for Jack. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. The dish to Hollins. Can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them. They often don't get a chance to feel that way.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Throw it down inside and run some pick and roll up top.
And we're
towards the dark.